2006 BMW 330i. We got a problem with the fuel hose. Is leaking from the top of the engine to the bottom of the engine. Has this problem right here. Most of the BMWs has the same problem with the same hose, because you know they get old and then start leaking. But I'm making this video and try to help you to figure out how to do it. So this is the first thing. This is just a lid. You gonna remove it, pop it up like this. Has like 4 things that you need to pop it up, remove it, easy to do it. Some people like to remove this plastic, has some screws right here. You can do that. I didn't, because I don't want to create more mess. So I just figured out that way. So like I said, some people like to do it, I didn't. This was the problem right here. See that green little thing? That was the problem right here. It was leaking from the top all the way down to the engine. So the hose will be running from this end, go back to the engine right there, and it's going down all the way down to the driver's side, to this side, right here somewhere around this, I think. But first of all, we need to remove this plastic right here. Got some screws right here. See that plastic? This one right here. So take out this. You're gonna get some screws right here, right on the bottom too, and then remove the whole plastic. As you can see, there's no access to the engine. It's all plastic. See? It's all plastic. Remove it. And you need to lift the car. The car needs to be lifted on right here. There's some plastic. Lift the car from this point. Not right here, because you're gonna damage the car. Right here, right on the plastic. Then you're gonna put on a stand right here. It's easy to find it because it's all flat, so you won't damage any other stuff. So it will be, see that screw, and then you see another screw right there. There's a line. There's the line that is gonna be metal to hold the car. So just put the stand right here, remove that plastic. And some people like to remove the tire. I didn't, because I got some tools, not special tools, but I got some tools that make me see the job. I'll show you the tools in a little bit. You're gonna need that. This is some of the tools that I use. The jack stand, the stand. You need a flashlight. I use this to make it easy for me. See? So I don't do any for. And you're gonna need this. When you release the hose that will be right here, you're gonna need this one. You're gonna need it to pour all the gasoline that is coming out from the hose. So pay attention to this, because you don't want to get gasoline all over your head or your shoulders or shirt or any other stuff. So like I said, some people like to remove the tire. I didn't. I did it kind of easy. I don't want to remove other stuff, because that way it looks like it's a lot of work, but it's not a lot of work. Okay, let's gonna start from here. So like I said, you're gonna remove this one. So let's gonna start. Okay, you're gonna need to pop it on this, like I said. Release first that end. You're gonna release it. And after that, there's some, it's going all the way there. See the other end? Right there, right in the back. That one. That's the other hose going down to the back of the engine. There's some clips that hold the hose, but you can remove it with your hands. You don't really need to use special tools or anything. You can use your fingers and release them. So I will show you the tools that I use to do this job, and hopefully this video help you to figure out how to do it. I don't know if you can fix any other BMW, like I said, with the same problem, but on this case, 2006 BMW 330i, it works. Basically, this is the tools that I use to remove the hose. I use this one because it's so easy and fast to remove all the screws. I use the 10mm socket, 8mm socket, and extension. But if you don't have this one, you can use this. It's gonna take you a little bit longer, but you know, you will do the job. And I use the 13mm socket to remove the bottom hose clip. You know, once you go into that point, just gonna use this, pull back the green plastic, and then release the hose. So pretty easy to do. It's just gonna take you some time if you don't have this, but it's not hard at all. It's a BMW, but it's not impossible. We need to replace this hose. So first time I'm gonna do this, and we need to find out what we need to hold the car. Okay, after that you're gonna remove this plastic that is gonna be all on the bottom of the car with the 8mm socket. You're gonna remove all the screws. It's like a one single plastic. Remove it. This is the plastic that I'm talking about. You need to remove this plastic with the 8mm socket. Just take it off all the screws. Don't be scared. When you get at this point, you're gonna remove this right here. It's a plastic 10mm socket. You can use it to remove this plastic knot. And then this one right here. And then there's one right here inside. It's gonna be inside all the way in there, right here. Right here. You can see the metal bending. There's gonna be one more right here. You're gonna use an extension to remove that one. Okay? So when you remove this, you're gonna get access to the line, to the bottom line of the fuse, the fuel hose. Okay? So remove these three, you're gonna get total access to that. And then with a 13mm wrench, pull back the plastic, remove the hose with the new one. Double click, make sure you don't break the other one, otherwise you're gonna be in trouble. So just go easy with that. Pull all the way down, make sure there's like, it's gonna be like 2 clicks, and then you're good to go. Put it back all the way. It's gonna be kind of like a snake going through the engine, to the back of the engine, then to the top, connected to the top of the engine. And then before you put everything back like this, all these and all the screws, start the car, make sure you got no leaks. Then after you check that, you're good to go. Put it back all together, and then the car will be running like brand new. Okay, after you get access to this is gonna be the bottom of the line. When you take it out with the racket, the wrench, and then you put the new one, just be careful because this is all plastic. Don't break it, but you need to push all the way down until you hear double click, and then you kind of like pull it, kind of like gentle pull it, make sure it's not coming out, and then you're all set you can put it back all the pieces together now. I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna go back, putting back all the plastic screws and all this, and then I'll show you, so that way you know how to do it. Before you put everything back, make sure there's no leaks anymore. So there you go, clean, and then we'll take the one in the bottom. There you go. There's no leaks on the car, so we're good to go. We can tune off the car and move on.